So I like your trusses today.
The one that used to annoy me is when someone used to call my,
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 bruh. My,
bro.
my.
Trozzies,
Trusses.
my.
Nah, like all the time.
Uh,
And I'll be like, bro, like, what? Like it's Trousers. It's not Troussees. Trusses.
Trozzies.
That's the way she used to say it. Trusses. I like your trusses today. Also, why are you complimenting somebody on their trousers?
People like your pants, bro.
I guess. I don't know. I don't see pants as like I actually don't put effort in like the pants. Like shirts, that's where like I like to show personality, not pants.
Yeah. hmm
When I see people like I was watching like Letty Shine and I was like, bro, I would never wear red pants in my life.
Ever.
Ever. Why is somebody wearing red pants?
I find it hard to wear something like to wear loud colors as pants.
Yeah, like, are you a stop sign? Why, like, for real? Like, no, like, why are you wearing red pants? Like, I don't know. Or someone wears like blue, like green pants or something. I'm like, wow.
No, but there are ways you can style those things, yeah. But if it's like, bro, if it's like light, if it's like
If
light gray,
yeah,
no. If it's very, very light and it's shouty, I find it very, very hard to look into style. And this is someone who lost all the fashion sense but is regaining it back. So understand that there's some things. But my number one rule is that whatever I'm not wearing jeans. I don't wear jeans.
you don't wear jeans.
I don't wear jeans.
Are
I
you
hate jeans.
what?
I sincerely hate jeans. If they're not if any clothes is sticking to my body, I can't wear it anymore.
But you know, it's not skinny jeans now.
Yeah. Not most jeans are like well, even straight jeans sometimes can be quite not straight jeans sometimes it can be very tight on me. So the closest thing now is that I'm going closer to bootcut jeans in my
Mad,
life
bro.
right now.
I mean, that's where the fashion trend is going. To be honest,
Nah, but I stopped wearing jeans for almost 2 years, bro.
are you serious?
I've not worn I have not actively worn jeans in 2 years. Like I look at my closet, I'm just like I don't have any jeans.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And it does bring a lot of dressing conundrum when I started learning how to dress again. And I was like,
LOL.
I'm thinking, I really do I need new jeans? But when I went to the stores and I was trying to buy one, I'm like,
Okay, question. Would you ever wear red shoes?
no.
Okay, good. You have sense. Bro, I see people
It's
wear
giving
like,
it's giving Igbo man, bro.
bro, for
It's
real.
giving Igbo man,
For
bro.
real.
What do you mean?
I see people wear like red shoes or red, like even a red,
No, but here's the thing. There's some things like red shoes that someone can wear and it looks very good. There's some when red. I talking about red shoes or red sneakers.
red sneakers.
Yeah, red sneakers you can actually style it well.
I don't know. I don't like
Excuse me.
like for me, I like to keep my personality like above the waist.
Mm-hmm.
Not like anything below. mm,
So you're not really a shoe fan then?
I like shoes. I like sneakers, but I keep it
Mm-hmm.
very simple. Like I have the basics. I have like boots. I have white sneakers. I have the fila.
So no Jordan 4s, no Jordan 1s,
I
no.
I have Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one they are, but I have Jordans. I'm not a
But my life,
sneakerhead. I'm not a
bro, I'm not a
sneaker.
sneakerhead too. The only sneakerhead like my so okay, everyone knows I love sports and everything. So
Yeah,
the kind of sneakers I have right now that I'm building a collection of is the Formula One sneakers. We were
Formula
talking about
One.
Mercedes. I have Formula One. So you know how they have cars, their names and everything like that.
Yeah.
So them and Puma are working together and they create a collection
Oh,
of
dang.
shoes that actually have like um the Formula One like names and
Names.
everything. So
Yeah.
currently, right now, I'm trying to like get the Mercedes ones. Uh, the I have Scudero Ferraris.
Are they expensive? It sounds expensive.
Not really, not really, not really. They're actually very decent. Like they're very very decent because like I started watching F1. Shout out to the Driving to Survive thing on Netflix, and I started watching everything. So like I started like not actively following it, but it's very very interesting. So I started
Yeah.
watching it a lot. So
Huh.
That's what happened. Then plus I kind of just found it hard, like I find it hard to dress sometimes. Because dressing my brain struggles with colors. You
Seriously.
know, I always say it this time. I've said it before, and I've said it again. I think women are actually creating colors on the spot every time I speak to them.
Women are creating colors on the spot.
Names of colors on the spot anytime I speak to them. Because there's no way I'm talking about a color and I'm like, yeah, this is red. No, they are telling me is fish color, salmon, or
Someone.
bro.
No,
I've not known.
I feel you. But they be like, this is baby poop green. Or something like that. I don't know, man.
Sorry, what?
Ignore what I said. I get what you're saying though.
No, but that's the thing. It's good. Like dressing is actually such a thing that I'm actually learning that you know what you have to find your style and
That is
actually
very
stick to it.
true.
But the thing is that like how you dress actually does a lot more. You can have a fine face and everything, but if you cannot dress well,
Oh
it's
yeah.
deduction. And
Yeah.
I felt that because for a while I said it. I stopped knowing how to dress. Let me put it this way. Man didn't have money like that. There was a period of my life when man didn't have money. So it was like, bro, if I have to dress and I can wear it, I'm
Oh.
gonna do it and I'm gonna go out.
Mm.
Like I'm just trying to survive and go to the next day. So let me not think about this. But now it's like, yeah, I see the whole essence of like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
The you need to there's an essence of also dressing well to feel good.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. That's a
Mm-hmm.
big thing, man. Like I know for me, like I don't know, like when there's some times where you put on the filter and you said, I've done something here.
Yeah.
I've
Someone cooked here.
Yeah, someone cooked. Like this is I don't know, and it's like it's great, like when people like appreciate it and whatnot. But like
Uh-huh.
you and yourself, you're like, I'm stepping out with confidence today.
No,
Like,
but I'm sorry, but there are some days where you know that where even like you know that you dress and you're there, please, and everything. There was one event I went to one day.
yeah,
You know, a few days before I was like planning dress and everything. Then I just wore dress and I was like, you know what, this is looking okay. Bro, I stepped into the place and I was like, everyone's like, why do you look like this rich? Where's your car? Why do you look like you're rich like this?
oh
Because it's like
wow,
that essence, and it was like, I didn't know I was doing something here. Like
that's
the
crazy.
color range and everything. I know they'll say, I like your color palette. I was like, what are you
Wow,
talking about?
wow.
What is color palette in this point now?
I've never reached that level of dressing. Amen.
I don't even know what color palette is. That's what I'm saying.
That's
What the hell are we
crazy.
talking about color palettes? Because you did find out.
Yeah,
I think they said
yeah,
it's because I was wearing there was gold here, there was brown here, there was white. I was like,
You know,
okay.
I can actually see that. Ooh, I can actually see that. Ah, man,
Like
that's
someone said,
no. Go ahead, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, I was going to say like that's why I love dressing and I love styling clothes because of like
Mm-hmm.
I love color coordination. Like
Mm-hmm.
my principle for dressing is keep it simple. Like maybe there's like one element where it's like kind of like out there. Like maybe my shirt is like colored
Mm-hmm.
or something. You know, there's a pattern going on. But I like to keep it like very simple colors. And I feel like
Yeah.
it's always been that way. Like ever since I was young, it's just like we had a very different level of like no understanding fashion back then. I remember like somebody sent a picture of how we used to dress for socials. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No,
Bro.
no, 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 no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
god. Wow, people
I think
were
you need to explain what you mean by socials.
okay.
Socials.
So socials, like if you went to Nigerian boarding school, basically like at the end of the year when the grade 12 SS3 set, when they are graduating, they throw like a party. And in boarding school, for the most part, you wear uniform. Like you have your day clothes, you have your night
Basically,
clothes.
think prison.
Think prison. You have different uniforms for different occasions. So this is the
Mm-hmm.
only one chance where people get to dress up in like nice clothes. But it's not just nice. It's not nice clothes that you wear like on a day out. It's just like excessively nice. I don't even know if it's nice. Whatever you think is fashion back then, And so back in the days, like we used to be like into like a lot of music videos. That's where we got all our inspiration from. And I'm
Shout out MTV
shout out
Trace,
MTV Trace, MTV Base,
um,
all of them, all those music channels. Sound, what's that? Sound
Sound
City,
City.
Sound City. Shout out to all of them. So like, and you have to like think about it. This is like 2008 all the way to like 2014, 2015. Like,
Damn.
think about how fashion has evolved from there to now. Where like I remember like in my GS1, the swag there was like, you know what? I remember like for my GS1, my first ever socials, I asked my mom to buy me a durag. I didn't even know what a durag was, but because like that's what everybody used to wear in music video, I was like, "Mom, I want it." My mom
Compton.
it-
Straight out of Compton. Look
for
at you.
oh, no, bro. I was like, I wrote it on my list. I said, "Mom, I want a durag." Mom said, "What's this?" There was it. What is this? But like people used to wear like baggy, and like in 2008, people used to wear baggy shirts, like shirts that could fit you and your whole family, and then like huge shorts, and
But
then
it's back and forth, bro. That's what we. That's
that's
what they call men.
crazy.
That's what they call menswear right now. Shout
That's
out, man. That's what they call menswear.
that's crazy. That's
That's what they call
actually so
menswear right now.
true. That's actually
But
so
that's the
true,
thing. I think the problem, like when I say I don't wear jeans or I don't wear these things, like if a cloth is so sticky to me, I'm taking it off and I'm probably throwing it away.
bruh.
I've learned the art of throwing away clothes. Shout out, someone taught me the art of saying, you know what, came to my wardrobe, I started throwing clothes one day, and
Wow,
I started
wow.
taking the out of that. I was like, you know what, I'm going to start doing it too. There's an art of throwing clothes away because it's like, bro, like, what are you wearing this for?
You know what? That's fair. That's
But
fair.
I still loved. I like for me, I'm learning also like that thing you said about simple plain like stuffs and everything like that. I
That's
love
it.
pattern. I love patterned like shirts.
Yeah.
I love patterned shirts, but like there became this affinity of like, you know what, simple
It's just
colors.
clean.
It's
Oof.
just clean. Like simple colors is just clean and
Ah,
everything like
it's
that.
so clean, man. Like, oh man, don't get me started. I need to like literally write a list because like my wardrobe needs refreshing. Like,
So I know we're listening on this on a Friday, so happy Black Friday. That's your Black
yes,
Friday segment.
happy Black Friday. We've given you tips for like what you should shop for. Maybe listen to this in the store. But yeah,
Yeah,
like yeah, go ahead, man.
I have no idea what I'm going to
Honestly,
say.
I'm trying to figure out like how we transition because like this is
There's
like
no need to transition. Like, where do you get your colors? Where do you get your style of dressing from?
that's a good question. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like those models on like Zara and ASOS, they be giving me like heavy inspo.
So
Like
your favorite store is definitely Zara.
Zara, ASOS, those are my two go tos. And for right now, actually H&M is a good store as well. Like their quality has gone up quite
Yeah, very much, very
quite.
much.
I used to shop at H&M when I lost weight. Like that was I used to buy all my clothes from H&M. And like the quality then versus the quality now, bro, it is night and day.
Yep.
It's literally night and day. So like a lot of my inspo I get from like the Zara models or H&M models. There are some people I follow on Instagram where I'm like, you have something there. You know, not gonna lie. Like Preston Perry, actually, I like his swag. Like for streetwear, I like Preston. Like his
Preston.
yeah, his stuff is clean. Like I wore an outfit when my parents were here, and my brother was like, "Oh, look at you dressing like Preston." I was like, you know what? Like he actually is
You know who your brother looks like?
who
You don't know who your brother looks like. We've always called him that.
like
Whenever
oh
he wears a
Chandler
pino.
Moore.
Chandler Moore. Nah, I always I saw it from one moment. Like this was 2 years ago. He didn't even wear a penny. I was just like, you're Chandler Moore. Like you've never seen this before. Nobody has ever called you that.
That's great. You know what? I can actually see it now. I can actually. I
Like
think his wife calls him that too.
yeah.
That's great. What about?
So backstory of all these episodes that we're just recording. We're 1 hour into recording time because like actually we're beyond 1 hour 30
Yeah,
minutes
it's
because
yeah.
it took us 1 hour to set up because someone's camera was just like turned off
Amen.
and on and it doesn't do anything
Amen.
anymore.
Amen. I don't know what to say. Honestly, I have no excuse. I don't man. It's the pains of like figuring this thing out remotely. Also, like with this, like this is the second time. that I try to get my camera set up in a particular way. Like it's giving YouTube for it. Don't worry, guys. The next episode of Good Thoughts, like the audio and the video
How is good thoughts going for you? How is good thoughts going
going.
for you?
I'm enjoying it, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I enjoy recording the episodes. I find for me now, like I don't really care about comments I get with regards to the content. For me, I care more so when somebody talks about like production value or like I showed you the message that someone sent me.
Excellent.
Bro, when someone was like, I literally enjoy listening to your podcast at work, I was like, wow, you just made my day. Cause like I try to create like a listening experience. That's my goal. It's like you listen and you're like, I feel like I can work to this. This is chill. I'm learning something, like the words and all the content. I can throw that one any day, like anytime. But for me, it's like, how do I make it palatable? So I'm enjoying it. I realized though.
What happened?
Actually, I'm gonna call my brother out, and I hope you listen to this, Ife Oluwapo. You didn't listen to my episode until today,
No,
and
but
that
he did. He did. He did. He was commenting
no,
about it.
no, he just saw the title. Don't mind him. Don't mind. He just saw the title. Like, but I was thinking about it today. Like when I was at the gym, I was like, man, like I feel like I don't know. Maybe we need to support one another more. I don't know. Like I just had that thought, and I was like, the only way. Like, I think a lot of us maybe think that, um, like everybody just post your content and oh maybe you blow, oh maybe you do something viral. But literally, like the only way for people to like grow organically is when their friends share their work. Because the truth is like you share something on your story, somebody who doesn't know me sees that, and maybe they share it on their story. And so, like, and like if like I have three friends and they are posting on their story, that's reaching a larger audience than like me just saying, "Hey, let me wait for my
That's 3,000 followers
bro."
minimum. That's an average of almost 3,000 followers.
Bro, instead of saying, "Oh, like when we post, people are like, yeah, just keep going." I'm like, no, help me. Let's help one another. Like, when we just keep going, how am I supposed to grow? Like, that's the thing. Like, people say, like, the largest way to like grow anything organically is literally word of mouth. Like, it's literally word of mouth. How did Christianity spread to the depth, like to the depths of the world? It's word of mouth now. Where the apostles went on TikTok saying, "Hey guys, just chilling here with Jesus," kind of thing. Like, bro, it was literally word of mouth that spread the message across the world. So I don't know, man. And personally, like, I'm I'm trying to like post other people's stuff more.
Yeah.
It doesn't come naturally to me because I'm very specific on content. So like I don't know. I'm very specific on content. And maybe people are. And I'm not saying like, hey, everybody has their aesthetic and do something. But if you find value in what somebody's doing, share it. If you find value, share it. Whether like it made you think, it made you laugh, share.
Let me tell you, I have come to the point where I am not. If you share my stuff, I'm okay. If you don't share my stuff,
No, if you don't share my stuff and I know you.
there's just a point. Like for me, like I know, like I don't hold any human being to that standard where they have to share. Like just because you don't share my stuff doesn't mean I don't know you. I don't think you care
Yeah.
about it. Because again, it's like when I was in uni, I used to share everybody's stuff. I used to be, bro, I used to do content blitz. I would say, this is what's happening today. It's like, bro, I could be in the news. Oh my God. Okay. I see what happened there. Um, sorry. The Holy Spirit just not made there. It was like a lot of things that I could be able to say, you know what, like I could screen people's stuff from now to tomorrow. But I'm at the point where it's not, your work sometimes will speak for itself a lot
I
more. I don't
I
know that
I agree.
that's just my own ideology. Is like I'm not gonna like. Okay, here's my problem. I have I have pride.
Madu, don't we all?
I have pride in that I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not. You know how I used to scream all. You know I used to scream all these things that hey, new episode of releases out, new episode. I'm like, I don't care if you don't want to listen. People who listen to my like that's my and I don't know whether it's a problem, but I just know that I'm not. I listen. I have pride. I
I,
think I have a bit of pride where it's like I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask you to go and listen to my this thing. Like I rather like I want to do I don't want to ask you. I don't want to listen.
so, but some people need asking.
I know, but that's my problem. I don't like it. I don't like
I think I don't know. Maybe a lot of us like
it's a problem with me. It's probably a problem with me. I can see it's been a problem with me, but I can also see that I don't like
it's a problem with a lot of us. I'll tell you why. A lot of us think we're celebrities and that we post something and the whole world will run, they run towards it and go.
listen, maybe that's the thing with my mindset. I'm not asking you to go and be doing, bro. That's why it's like, oh, like, dude. That's why whenever you're always shouting, go listen to new episode of Release. I'm just like, stop shouting. It's okay. They don't
No,
want to
it's
listen.
not okay.
They don't want to listen. They don't want to
I'm not
listen.
see. I'm not Davido where like I'll post something and a million people will go and will follow it.
Davido.
So like me, like the reason why me I scream is because I'm so convicted by what I put out. Like I don't think people know how much I love them. I don't think people do. Cause if I didn't love people, I wouldn't put like time into like production of my episodes of Good Thoughts. If I didn't love people, I would not just be giving away wisdom for free or knowledge away for free. So that's what I say.
Event. You be doing events bright.
Exactly. So when I say like I love you, but God loves you more, this is me showing you that I love you. So like when I scream my stuff, I'm like, guys, tap in, tap in. Like, you know what? I don't know if God has given me a vision for like where my life will go, to be honest. And all this one that I'm giving for free now,
Get it while you can.
better
Grab
take
your
it.
coffee now.
Better take it.
That's what I'm saying. See, the thing is that it's like maybe it's a me problem. But I don't the desire to prove like if you don't see it, I don't want to tell you. That's my problem. It's like I don't like listen, when that's why like when it comes to job, when it comes to anything, I'm not I despise the I hate trying to prove myself to someone that I'm the best man for the
You know
job.
what? You've actually said this thing.
Like I hate it so much. It's like you don't see it, then it's to hell with you, bruv.
Sometimes, bro, but
But
sometimes
that's I know, and I think it's an inner problem with me where it's like for so long I've tried to prove myself to a lot of people. And I'm just like if you don't want to see it, okay, like that's why some things is like I know what I'm putting out. I know the work I put in. I know what comes to me. I know the amount of times that when I produce these things, I know that it's a gift from God. And I'm not going to prove it to you to tell you that this is something good for you.
okay, but if you are so
I'm not like it's about like proving myself to someone, proving myself to like people. Even I even told somebody was that if me and a guy like a girl, I'm not going to fight for the. I'm not going to fight for the girl.
I will box you. You want to steal my babe? I will fight you.
No. I mean, no. I mean, this is me. It's like
Oh my days.
okay, okay. Here's the thing, my like, I don't prove myself. I don't like to prove myself because when I mean that okay, like this is not my babe at this point. This is someone that is no, you know what, like two people like the same person, and if I know it's another person that is there, I'm just like you can have her because I know what's for me will be for me. Because here's the thing: at that point, no, let me put it this way: at that point in my life, at that point when it's at that point, I'm like, I put my best foot forward. If you don't see it, if you don't choose me, to God be the glory.
But sometimes you need. Okay, so if it was that case, why do we have salesmen?
Huh?
If things worked like that in the world,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
why do you have people in sales jobs?
No, I know they have people in sales jobs. That's what I'm saying. I've already sold myself at that point. I've already sold myself at that point. But if you're still trying to consider something, I know that, bro. I'm not saying more. I'm not going to try and convince you extra.
Okay, but then okay, but it then you have
It's
to.
pride. It's pride. Don't worry. It's pride. It's
Yeah,
just
because
pride.
I'm like sometimes you really need to like you have to actually like you have to market yourself. You have to market yourself because if you don't, like people don't really know like what you're actually like selling like that. Like we can drop these episodes and people can be like, oh, Funta and Ola have a podcast, but they don't really know. Like I feel like people need to see your conviction about something for them to be convinced in a way.
Mm-hmm.
People for them to like hop on the wave. Like if people are just like, oh, this guy just dropped this. How many people in my life do I know are putting out content? But all I know is that they say new this thing out and then you don't hear from them again. To my head, I'm like, oh yeah, they probably don't like care about like what they're doing. If I was an up and coming music artist and I just dropped a song on Friday, hey guys, new music out, link in bio, and I don't hear anything again. I'm not listening to your music. Who are you? Like, why should I make time for you? Especially like and that's what that's why it's pride. Because especially like as somebody who's up and coming, like people don't know you. And that's the thing, like a lot of us like we think wow, whiskey, Davido, where we'll say like, yeah, guys, new music drops on Friday. Or guy, I know that when I say, hey guys, release is dropping on Friday, maybe like two people, my mom and my dad, will go and listen. like, like for real, So I don't know, man. I think for me, I've just learned to like I know myself. I know what I'm putting out. I'm confident in what I'm putting out. And I'm confident enough to be like, guys, you should listen to this. And I think when I've seen moments where like I put myself out there, I remember when I put like my weakness is fire woman on WhatsApp one time, uh, or someone showed up on Facebook Messenger, and one of my friends she messaged me. She was like, "Ola, whose podcast is this? It's really good." I was like, "It's mine. Hi." And then that's how people tap in. So I don't know, man. Like we have to humble ourselves.
It's. I'm just like, okay, God, I hear you. Like, it's just like it's pride. It's pride.
But
I'm
awareness is
just.
key.
I know awareness is key, but I'm just like asking people to promote your stuff, asking people like I always believe that you know what, if you support, like this thing can be reciprocal, or sometimes it can be
Yeah.
more. But that's the thing, is like I'm not expecting human beings. Human beings are busy. Human beings have time,
Yes.
things on their life.
Yes.
Like, bro, social media is not people's this thing. People are
It's not
just there
people's
to
life. It's
escape.
a snapshot, man.
Like, it's a snapshot, and that's the thing with all of what we're talking about. So I can't really expect that much. So
I don't.
like I know, do you know what's so funny? Like before I came into this episode, before I came
Yeah.
in here, like people who are just in like the other room outside here, and they're like, "Yeah, I listen to your podcast a lot."
Oh wow.
Okay, camera. No, I'm coming.
Yeah,
Wait
I
till
know.
you.
Ola. Hi guys. This is Ola. Make sure in the spirit of plugging myself, you should go and listen to Good Thoughts. I have 3 episodes out. The first one is why do I struggle to stick to my goals? It was a blog I wrote a while ago, but it is absolutely packed with value. The second one I uh, put out is called Depression and the Christian. It's a bit somber, a bit sad, but it might be helpful for somebody in your life going through a dark time. And then the third one It's called The Devil is a Bastard because that is what he is. And it's about fear. And it's really good. I put a lot of my heart into it. The new episode is coming out next week. Go and listen. I'm done with my plug.
I'm back.
Funto is back.
God have mercy upon me, but I don't know. You know what? I can't. I swear, I don't think release would have grown if it was only me. Because, I think people don't understand. Like, I think now people are like, I didn't say. No, because, like, guys, I'm not begging you to promote my stuff. But
It's-
I know. And it's like, for the season that Goddess has called me into, yeah, I first of all hate social media, like Instagram. I hate it so much. I despise it so much.
yeah.
And now it's like we're growing on TikTok. Oh, shout out. We're actually growing on TikTok. You are the TikTok handler because me, I know my.
I'm trying, man. I'm
But
very
how is that going on?
well good. Well, a few people have followed us. But like we're getting views. Like I mean it's not anything special, but people are following us. So follow us on TikTok at Release the Pod.
I released a pod.
Yeah.
And there's also a season that God has called me into, and I'm just like, there's no way you're telling me to do this because you know me, man.
But that's the thing.
I'm just gonna post this thing and it's over.
But
Like like, and the thing is, I can repost it once in a while. First of all, I hate seeing myself on social media. That's another thing.
seriously?
I don't. Oh my god.
Man, God is calling
I
you to
really,
something.
really, I really, really hate seeing myself out there. Cause I don't like the public space, bro. I like a private life where you just come and see me and I'll see you, I'll say hi, and I'm gone for 6 months. Well,
See,
3 months.
this one I feel like okay because we've had this discussion or a similar discussion before because you've mentioned about how you don't like spotlights, but then I'm like Bofunto, like you are literally like you're a creative, like you make
Ew.
content. I used to disown the name creative when people used
I
to
know
tell
I am a creative, but sometimes I
exactly
hear it
when
and I'm like, ew.
when people used to tell me, "Oh, Ola, you're creative," I was like, nah, nah, I own it, man. I know I'm a creative, man. I've always been
Yeah.
one. But like, if you're a creative, especially now in this digital age, you have to learn to sell yourself. Like, but that doesn't take away from your dignity. You know, like you can still be. It's not selling yourself to the point where you're putting yourself at the mercy of people. But it's kind of like because I know there are times for me where like it gets very extreme when I'm selling myself and it almost looks like desperation. I've had moments like that, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like selling yourself with the confidence of like what you're putting out there. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
are so confident that like you put your best work out there, you should be confident enough to show it. That's why like in school sometimes they do show and tell. It's like I own this thing and I'm confident enough I want to show people and tell them about it. You know, so I don't know, man. I feel like God is going to really challenge you.
It's not normal.
He's going
And the
to
things is
challenge
that
you.
he's challenging me on is like, okay, do this. Another rebrand is coming.
Mado.
Another rebrand is coming before the end of this year. And it is each time I think God has given me the right idea, it's like, yeah, it's like God begins to show me a bigger picture of what He's really showing me to do. And it's like it involves rechanging, like remolding the thing all over again and again and again with more like expanse as well too. So it's always like, God, you know I hate social media. You know I don't want to be on this app,
Okay,
but I have to.
why do you hate Instagram so much? I'm
Why do I
asking
hate Instagram so
I'm
much?
asking because this is
Because just scrolling, and it's like to me, like, and I think the problem is also like to post something for me gives me anxiety because, bro, I don't know who is watching. I don't know who is watching, and I don't want like even when we're in Nigeria, bro, I don't want to post things because I don't want anybody to know. Like, if you notice some of my posts there, I posted them after we finished the day and everything. Because
Mm,
I'm like, you know where you're going to know my location, know where you're going to know where I am at this point. Like, or some days I won't even post because I'm
mm,
like, nah, man, please, we're not doing this because first of all, like security reasons, all of those kind of things.
mm-hmm.
Then I don't
Yep.
like. I really, really don't like when people are like. It feels like there's access.
Mm,
There's a sense of access that they have, and I'm like,
mm,
I'm not okay with this for now. Like,
mm. You're just a private kind of
yeah,
person.
yeah, a lot more private than I realize. Like,
Mm,
oh, okay,
mm. And that's fine. I think that's fine. I think two things can exist.
hmm,
Like, I think you can be private, but you can also put yourself out there. It's just it's an issue of putting boundaries to like keep the good in and keep the bad out. So you can be private in terms of like the things that you post and like I mean you can limit the people that you want to watch. If you don't want people to watch, just post to your close friends.
hmm,
Like especially like stories and all that kind of stuff. Post it to the
hmm,
people that you trust. But like for your content, maybe you have to look at it differently where it's like this is an avenue for me to publicize my work. Doesn't mean that people get
yeah,
access to me,
hmm,
you know. Cause like I feel you like for me, I hate Instagram. Well, it's a love hate relationship for different reasons. I hate it just because of how fake people are on there, man. Honestly, like that's my biggest reason for hating social media. People are not real anymore. But I digress. Um, so for me, I know like my content that I put out there is not very popular because I'm not posting ice on my neck, drip on my feet. Look at me, I'm rolling in Gucci kind of thing. Like that's not.
that's not what sells,
I
bro.
I don't know, man. But like
That's not what sells. Why are you
bro,
acting like we're
I
acting old? Relax,
no for real,
bro.
but
Why am I even
no,
talking,
no. I see,
bro? Like,
I see
like
people.
just when people like my sister told me, my sister said, "Oh, yesterday I was talking to my sister. She was like, this person did this," and I was like, "Who?" Like, and she got embarrassed. She walked out of the door. She said, Don't be asking questions like this outside anymore
Eh,
because I don't know what it is now. Like, it's you people on TikTok. Like,
bro,
I don't have TikTok for a reason. Like, I
let's.
just knew that it
That's
was
an.
going to be it
That's
was
an.
going to be like I need to protect myself. But again, I have to go into these apps and now put this work out there
Mm-hmm.
every single time. And it's like you can't like I'm trying to avoid these places, but you're not telling me to go into these places and do more work and always be there and like trying to post like bro, I don't want to be there. Like Instagram
But
is off my phone for the day,
but
for the week.
you need to go and listen to The Devil is a Bastard again.
Why?
Because actually maybe like a few of our episodes again. You know how I told you like if we listen to our own advice, we'd be the wisest people in this world.
That's one of the reasons why I don't listen back. Because it's like no. Because I'll ask myself and be like, there's no way you said this. Like,
Yeah.
that's not you. That's not you.
No,
Yeah.
but like I mean it in the sense that like we think that like if we just keep avoiding these things, like we know the good that we want to get out of it. Like obviously, like when
Mm-hmm.
you put your stuff out there, you want it to reach more eyes. So we know the intended goal. We know the good that we want to get out of it. But
Yep.
because of something little, like a fear or like like discomfort with something, we limit ourselves so much. And I feel like God is like, put yourself in the discomfort. Throw yourself there. Because honestly, you'll get used to it. You adjust. You'll be fine. I remember and
And
I go ahead.
it's content that doesn't sell. It's content that is me, but it doesn't freaking sell. Like it doesn't. Well, it's not for mainstream media, but it's annoying because it's like I don't like. I know I want to do this, but I'm just like no, I don't like.
But you're not trying to reach mainstream media.
I know I'm not,
Hmm.
but it's like I don't want to put myself out there. I really actually love being out of sight. I really love it because it's like no one needs to know, no one needs to see anything, no one needs to like. I don't want my face to be up on the big screen, bro. I don't like it
Because you feel like that's too much access to you, or like what? Why?
because I don't think I'm ready for that kind of limelight.
I think you're more ready than you think. Not in the sense that
Nah.
like, no, I think you're more ready than you think. In the sense that like I think we all feel that like we need to be prepared for something before we're actually there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way like we feel that like we need to clean up our mess before we confess to God.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like just come as you are. And it's the same thing in this case where it's like put yourself in that space. The most that you're going to do is learn how to get used to it. Do you know how many celebrities their lives changed overnight? Like and if it was up to them, they were like, oh no, I need to do this and I need to get ready, I need to do this.
No, it's not even about getting ready. It's like I know I can do all these things. Like I know that, bro, I've had enough practice to create and everything like that.
Yeah, but
I have it all, and I know that like I can do it. But it's just the fear of not things working out, but
mm,
just continuing consistency.
is it the expectation?
Like yeah, the expectations I have from it,
Mm,
what I want in the end of this.
is it also
Because
the
there's an ultimate goal. I have to be honest with myself. I know
yeah?
where I want to be. I know that like I have like I'm not stupid when I'm making content like so for so myself. Like I know like there are things that are personal dreams I desire. So I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm,
lie to anybody that I will like, yeah, I'm just gonna create. I like content, don't get me wrong. But I know what I want. I know
mm-hmm,
where I want to be. Yeah.
hmm, hmm, hmm. Don't you- how, hmm. In my mind, I'm just thinking like, well, like there's a price that you have to pay,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess you just kind of have to decide if that's something that you're willing to do or not, because everything comes at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
Everything comes at a cost, like, and at the end of the day, what it comes down to is how much are you willing to sacrifice, and how much of yourself are you willing to let go, and yeah, just how flexible are you? How willing are you to learn? There's something my dad told me, and I put it on my Instagram as a note to self, where it's like, if the primary constant in life is change, the primary response is to adapt. Things are constantly changing, constantly changing. Like, we could drop this episode, and before you know, okay, bro, if we drop this episode and all of a sudden a clip from this blew us up, let's say like we got like 5 million followers or something, or this a clip got 5 million views, what would you do?
5 million.
5 million.
Do you know what 5 million is?
See,
You- we can go to 500,000, but you know what? 5 million, you can do 50,000.
let's
50,000, 50,000. Me, I feel lose my mind, but that's what I'm saying. 5 million,
let's say 5 million.
bro. I'll start. Fan love. Don't worry.
Because
Out,
it could happen.
I know it could happen, but I don't think it. I like sometimes it's like, are you ready? Like, if this could happen at any point in time, are you going to like? How is your mind going to like? It will blow my mind in that. That's one of the reasons why it's like I don't set big expectations for this
Mm-hmm.
because I know it's going to do what it needs to do, but it has to do what God wants it to do. So, like, I don't allow my motive change from all of this, but I still have expectations of it.
But like you can't have your cake and eat it. You're saying like you don't set big expectations, but you have expectations. Like I feel like it's one of the things like I don't know, man. It takes it takes
I want
courage.
to keep doing this work.
Yeah, for sure.
And one of the ways I want to keep, no, I don't know. I think I got convicted.
I feel like I know it.
I think I just got convicted.
Yep.
Wait, I think I just got convicted to tell me that none of this is growing because I don't have expectations.
Mm,
And that's what's killing me. Because it's like, you don't want to disappoint yourself.
mm,
You don't want to, like, do a little bit more extra because you don't want to let yourself down.
you don't want to be disappointed. Mm,
So the best way is just to set low expectations
mm,
and just do the work.
mm,
Like it's just part of you.
mm.
That was that was what I felt. My God was just showing me. I'm like, okay, fine, it's fine.
That's good.
I guess that's the reason.
Mm. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was in school, like
Hmm.
university, and I had just not performed so well, or like I wasn't performing as well as I wanted to. Instead of pushing myself to perform more, I dropped the expectation for myself and I became content with mediocrity. And I regretted that for so long. And I feel like it's that regret that is driving me now in life to pursue excellence. Because I was like, dang, I see what I'm capable of, but I just dropped the standard for myself. Instead of pushing myself to do more, instead of raising the standard, you know what? There's like a quote that like I sent to my sister because I get these emails sent from so there's this guy who wrote this book, Atomic Habits. That is a
Hmm.
huge recommendation for anybody listening to this. Go and read Atomic Habits; it will change your life.
Yeah.
And so he has this newsletter that he does. It's like three thoughts from him, two ideas from other people, and one quote or one question, right? So I sent this to my sister. It says, "You won't always get what you strive for, but you will definitely get what you settle for. You will magically outperform your standards." And kind of that first line is the one where I take out that you won't always get what you strive for, but you definitely get what you settle for. Because I think the idea with goals, like when you set goals, realistically you're never actually going to reach your goals. Goals are supposed to stretch you. Like there's something Mike Todd said a while ago, you can't be pulled up by something that is not higher than you.
Hmm.
Right? So
Hmm.
when you think about goals, your goals need to be lofty. Your expectations need to be high. Not because you are necessarily going to reach that, but because it is going to stretch you to a level of your potential that has not been seen. And so when it comes to expectations, allow yourself to dream. Doesn't necessarily mean that like all those expectations will be met, but you're going to be a better version of yourself for even attempting and striving and reaching for those. Like somebody told me something yesterday. Is a great guy. Like he's an elderly man I met here in Chicago, and he was telling me about life is not about it's the most cliche thing that anybody has heard because we say this all the time. Life is not about the destination. It's about the
It's the
journey.
journey.
But like he said it to me yesterday in a way where I was like, this has never made like more sense in my life. And he was like, life is not about the journey. Life is not about the destination. It's about the journey. And he was like, it's not about the achievements. It's not about the titles. Like when you trust God and then like you know that God will settle you and you'll be fine, you just kind of enjoy the ride. So it's not, and that convicted me because for so long I've been chasing success in terms of I want to be this, or I want people to see me as this, and I want people to see me as this. But I'm like, bro, if tomorrow somebody woke me up and said, "Hey, Ola, come, wake up, you're the CEO of this company," it's not going to do anything for me. It's not going to do anything for me. And so, for me,
Are you sure?
it's not going
Are
to.
you sure about that, bruv?
No, no, no. So, like, I say that in terms of like, I'm not going to feel like it's not at least in the moment, like because it's life, I'll adapt and I'll probably like get used to the role and all the responsibilities. But in terms of feeling like there was a road that led up to this,
Mm-hmm.
that's completely going to be stolen from me. Cause I'm going to spend more time like being like, oh, like I don't have this knowledge, I don't have this, I don't have this, you know. And I feel like I don't know how to put it, man, but it's just kind of the thing where it's like,
I get it.
yeah,
I absolutely get it.
yeah,
Because I have an example that just came to my mind. Like I said, sports person. There's always one thing we always say, like talent will get you there, but hard work will take you far.
mm,
So we always say this, like for like when we coaching and everything, is that we can see somebody who's very talented. Like it comes so easy to them, they do all the things and all those kind of things. But when it comes to when there was a situation where where I was just talking to someone. So this person is very talented. They were in the sports and everything like that.
mm,
But it was something that came easy to them. So they didn't really put in the work
mm,
as much as possible.
mm,
But compared to someone who has done the work, when they now get to that high point, when they now get to the point where it's like, okay, they see difficulty
mm,
in another era,
mm,
in another period in their life, they're not going to be able to push through. They're just going to be like, oh.
mm,
There's no muscle memory to help them push through.
mm,
Compared to the person who has been hardworking from the beginning, who has understood that, you know what, like I know I have the talent, but hard work is what's going to push me further.
mm,
But when it comes to someone who has just had talent and is just breezing through life and is just like, you know what, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. The essence of that work, the essence of that difficulty that you've not learnt in the past will be what will make you miss out on what will happen on the possibilities that will happen in the future.
mm,
I don't know if I made sense there, but it's just like
mhm,
your muscle memory of overcoming difficulty will help you overcome more difficulties in the
mm,
future.
mm, mm,
And that's the thing for anyone who is thinking about like when they say the journey is very, very important, I think it's more about grit. That you enjoy the things that you've worked for more than the things that are just given to you.
mm, mm, mm.
Like you enjoy the things like there's a joy like don't get me wrong, I enjoy free money, but there's also more joy. There's also more joy when you know that man,
You
I've
worked for
worked hard for
this.
this money. Like this is the
Yeah.
money that I've been blessed with right now, and it is the money that
Mm,
that this is my blood, sweat, and tears and waking up at 6:30 or
mm,
7 or 5 a.m. just to get to this, just to go and do slavery at work.
mm,
But that's the thing. It's like you enjoy that more because and there's more I won't say pride, but there's more knowing or
yeah.
understand that this is like you can take a little bit of pride in that man, we worked on this, we
Mm,
got this thing up to this point.
mm-hmm,
That's something that comes to you like we got it. And you take care of the things that got to you better. Like
mm,
you take care of the things that you've worked for more
mm,
than the things that are just given to you easily.
mm,
Because you've not been prepared for it.
mm, mm,
So
mm.
that's just the essence of what I think you've been saying. That indeed the journey is very, very much important than the
Then the
destination.
destination, yeah.
Like the journey is very much important, but it takes patience. It takes
Yeah.
absolute like resilience. It takes just knowing that you know what, like staying in the present and enjoying the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's like it's a journey, right? You have to stay in the moment and enjoy the present
Exactly.
in this moment. Like it's like you're on a journey, you're traveling through the roads and everything. You miss out on the fact of seeing the countrysides or seeing the trees or
Mm,
seeing things on the road and everything. Don't get me wrong, it's quite boring when you're doing it on your own. It's actually very
yeah.
boring and you can sleep on the steering, but God have mercy. But like literally, it is you enjoy the moment more if you're not focused on the destination.
Yeah.
You enjoy the moment more if you're not focused so much on the future. You enjoy life so much more when it's just about, you know what, I'm going to stay in this present, enjoy it, and I know that at the end of it all things will work together for my good.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And so like I feel like kind of like because I've we kind of ended up in this place like talking about the expectations that you have and
Mm-hmm.
the goals that you set. It's kind of like at the end of the day, it's not about getting those things or achieving those things or achieving the goals that you set for yourself. It's more so about
Mm-hmm.
what do you learn along the way? Like what have you picked up along the way? Yes, you enjoy the success that comes, but like really the thing that makes you you is not the position, is not the title. Especially if like you want to if you are going to be successful in the things that you're doing, the things that make you you are not is not the title. Is not the office. It is all the things that have led up to that. And so if release got like 5 million followers tomorrow, I know that like it's not about we're now 5 million. Like it will open doors for us. We can probably get like
Oh,
better equipment, cameras. I don't
do
know.
you know what 5 million viewers is? Are you kidding yourself?
I don't know, man.
You're quitting your job. Are you all right?
I'm not
Not
quitting
five
my.
million views, 5 million followers.
I won't quit my job.
That means that we're recording 3 episodes per week. 5 million followers. Recording 3 episodes, 5 million. Do you know what 5 million followers is?
I
Uh-huh.
don't. I really I really don't.
Okay. Like that's what I'm saying. That's just like I'm not going to work tomorrow if I get 5 million followers, bro. Bro, I'm signing sponsorship deals
That's crazy.
tomorrow. I'm signing them tomorrow. I'm signing that thing, bro. What do you
That's
mean, bro?
that's crazy. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, well, my point is, regardless, my point is like, if we got there tomorrow, like for me, like, I mean, I'm not. Who am I to say like I'll know how I'll respond and act in the moment, but I will know. Like at the end of the day, what it comes down to is like these are conversations that you and I have that we
Mm-hmm.
that we learn and we grow from. And if
Mm-hmm.
people enjoy that and they follow us and we somehow end up at 5 million, we'll keep having conversations that both of us learn and grow from at the end of the day. So yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think I just came to have fun in this episode today.
Honestly, man, I think it's the
You
same.
know what?
There
This is
was
the Black Friday
the
episode.
Black Friday episode, man, especially
Black Friday, Black Friday deal episode, bro.
honestly, man. Like this was
Well,
just
yeah,
it was just vibes, man.
it was just vibes. So happy Black
Happy
Friday,
Black
twenty
Friday.
percent off.
Buy something for your
For
mom.
real. Buy something for us.
Yeah, buy some for us.
Buy something for us.
I'll put
Cash
link
up in the book. Apple.
exactly.
There's
Inter
Apple. Oh, you're in US. Please stop telling me Apple link.
No. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. I've never used that
Please,
thing
you're telling
before.
me Apple link,
I,
please.
I never used
But
that thing
yes,
before.
PayPal,
PayPal,
PayPal or
Interact,
Interact.
all of
Yes. In
them.
fact, our email is inside there. I will receive
Yes.
the email. But make
Send.
sure you text us because the money is hanging.
Yeah. Exactly. You need to send
But
password
yeah,
too and all that.
happy Black Friday, everybody.
Happy
I
Black
guess this
Friday.
is the end of the episode. I am sorry. There's always a topic to talk about, but you know what? I don't care.
Yeah. It's
It's
released
one
for a
of those
reason, man.
episodes where you're just coming where you're just like, you know what? Let's enter studio.
Unless we shut up.
And let's see what happens. We showed up.
We shut
That's
up,
what
man. You get what you get. No Bible verses or anybody crying today. I don't think anybody's cried on any episode, but it is what it
You're the
is.
closest I has come to crying.
Me?
Yeah.
When?
Hard times build intimacy.
Oh no, that was
That
oh
was deep.
oh man.
That was
That was
deep.
when I was in a season. Guy, we've actually called so far. It's crazy.
Bro, I saw a Zoom episodes. I was just like, ew.
Bro.
I thought, you know, when you see something, I'm just like, I felt disappointed in myself. I was just like, there's no way I'm stopping this.
Bro, that's crazy. No, bro. Like, I'm even thinking where we both were in life at that time. Dude.
Yo.
Dude. That's wild. That's actually crazy, man. Oh my days.
That's the 5 million views.
Honestly, man. So I we reached
That was the 5 million views.
guy.
Because, like, bro, we're talking about
Me. That's
see my
wild.
shirt. See my shirt, too. See my shirt on this episode. You don't even know anything.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, that's crazy when you think about it. You were in
I was in the middle
Kingston.
of nowhere.
Oh, you're in that village with
Nah.
chickens and everything. You were in that village with chickens?
Yes.
Say a word.
Look at me now.
Who would have thought?
Who? Not me.
Not me? Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's wild. We'll reflect.
Anyways,
We'll reflect at the end of the year, man.
at the end of the year,
Yeah.
we'll finish. All right, guys. This is the most consistent it's actually been. Like
Bro,
since April,
since March.
since March,
Back
we've
to
been very,
back
very
to back to
consistent.
back.
Like there has not. Maybe we missed 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But like even when we're in Nigeria, we still done the work, bro.
No, you serious? Shut up.
That's a lot of consistency. All right, you know what? Thank you, God. Thank you.
We're on our way.
We're on our way. All right, and you know we're not producing episodes every week.
Exactly.
Good thought as well too.
Guys, appreciate us this week. That's what you should do for Black Friday. Appreciate release.
Appreciate release the Black Friday episode.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I have to run out because 1 hour of my time has been taken.
That's true.
For
Good night,
all of
everybody.
this.
God
Good
bless
night,
you.
everybody. God bless you. Take care of yourself.
Take care of your
We'll
mom
see
too.
you. Remember, release is. I'm sorry. If I say Black Friday thought. Good thought is next week.
Next week, new episode next week.
This drops on Black Friday and released the week after. But watch out follow all our social media platforms.
TikTok,
Release
Insta.
the pod on Insta and TikTok. And yeah, follow us on all.
Follow us on
social
Spotify
media.
too.
Spotify, follow us on
Apple
Spotify.
Music.
Follow on subscribe on Apple Music. Leave a 5-star rating as well too. And very soon, I hope one day that I start putting music at the end because there's something Spotify does where you can actually put music at the end where it is someone else's music. So because I want to go back into promotion of people's musics at the end where they listen to it or maybe at the beginning as well too. So yeah, let's look forward to that. So thank you guys for listening. Go check out every other people's work as well too. We've mentioned a lot of podcasts and YouTube videos and TikToks in the past.
Yeah.
They're probably producing content. People like Temi are probably producing Black Friday sales
Constant
content. And imposition as usual from
Tim
Timmy
Topper.
Topper is going to be. It's probably has dropped. On
I think
episode
Hear
last
Me
week
Out
as
is
well, too.
coming out with a new season soon.
Yeah, Hear Me Out is coming out to the season soon.
Guys, something might be happening. I don't know talk.
Shut up, fam. Shut up. Don't be dropping that here. Don't drop it down here. We're not ready to talk about that. But yeah, guys, take care of yourself. We'll see you guys soon. All right.
Peace
Peace out.